Hi friends, it's Fumbling, and today we're doing our first coaching session, and I wanted to throw it up here on YouTube for y'all because I know there's some Oblina mains out there who are going to appreciate this. We are coaching an Oblina, and their name is ST Viper on Discord. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello guys, how is everyone?
Thank you. All right, so we're going to get right into the video here, and we're going to start out watching some matches of theirs. So let's do it.
I mean, I really try. I really want to be like to get to the top level. I mean, right now I believe I'm a high level player, but
Yeah.
I still really need to understand the game because I feel that I don't know some stuff like blocking, like how it works and how people just abuse it and it becomes so good and like.
Right. I have some things I could show you about block that are a little odd, but we'll show that. I'm going to watch one game of yours first.
Yeah, sounds good.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Sludge in your defensive here. See, that was a good use of block.
Yeah.
Oh, you grabbed there. I like the grab there because in case they go for the grab, which they did, but they weren't close enough. Get the grab tech. That comes out frame 1.
Yeah.
Can I up the quality of this? This is fine. Good read on the recovery there. A lot of April like to go high.
Yeah, Brody.
Because you lost this interaction here. You she kind of ran up to you, right?
Yeah.
And you opted to attack. I mean, I guess that's just a 50-50. You did miss though, but
yeah.
If you would have hit her, it would have been a little bit more safe. But April's down tilt shield is really good, so you do have to be afraid. Defensive April is incredibly strong. So yeah, defensive Aprils, you do need to be prepared and try to figure out what's like safest on shields. Oblina has a lot of really nice strong attacks that knock back quite a bit. So unless they do like a really nice blue parry, you probably can like spam those on defensive players, especially since they're long range too. But yeah, like right now, the first thing I'm noticing is, all right, this April is approaching, but she's approaching in a defensive way. So like you do need to be aware of those kind of players because it's like it's not a full defensive player, but it's somebody who you do need to be aware of who might just run up and shield. So that's something to adapt to. I didn't expect you to necessarily just like read that all of a sudden, but that's what would be going through my mind right now is I just lost the interaction Y, and how can I counter it next time? And that's what I would be thinking. Nair Strong is incredibly good. I honestly can't tell you how to beat this move. It's you have to just parry it. Like that's all I can tell you about that move. Space it or parry it, or throw projectiles.
I agree. Like,
do you know if your projectile loses to the camera? Like, does the camera blow it up?
Yeah, the camera.
Yeah, that is really hard. You have to try to probably shoot it over the camera then if she's camping with it.
Yeah, I believe April's also one of the worst.
One of your worst what?
April's one of Oblina's worst matchup as well.
She might be better. You both are probably about the same in terms of like tier, but April outspaces and outdefends a lot of characters. This move is one of the moves you need to look out for a lot. So you did a great job parrying it. What do you do out of it? Down tilt. You think that's the best choice? What's your like? I would have probably gone for like a Nair. I'm sure you didn't expect to necessarily hit the parry, but obviously your combo options are going to probably be like uplights or
I could
Nairs.
have done better because in that match I really had like a bit of one side rollback. Like it wasn't the best connection, but it was playable.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can influence a bit, but.
Yeah, I feel like on Gray Shield here, if you space this a little better, that would have been safe. Like I was telling you, like, see the down tilt still reaches you. Most characters that could have been safe, but on Lucy and April, that won't be safe. So if you're playing against a defensive player, you can try to do that. This is crazy tech chase here. That's just unfortunate. You're rolling in every single time, so maybe I would try to adapt to not doing that next time. So you did a different option there. She was definitely waiting for the roll, and you did it again. See, that's a habit that you gotta pick up in the middle of a game, and the April's did a really good job of figuring that out.
Yep.
Oh, this down tilt Nair spam, so good. Ooh, okay, that was actually a good way to punish that. She's so defensive. I would also probably be on the ground, like, because of the way she's playing, like, down tilt in neutral, I would probably also be on the ground, holding shield downwards. Actually, it doesn't work like that in this game, actually. Shield is a little weird, but to counter down tilts and downwards attacks, you have to hold up and shield. So that way you get the yellow shield. And if you time it, you get the blue. So if you notice she's doing a lot of down lights, you could get to a point, and especially since that move like makes her come towards you, even the shield pushback is not going to be like significant when she's also coming towards you. So I would say, you know, you could adapt to that as well. Maybe play a more grounded style if they're opting to do that. That's something you can counter. Try to get the yellow shield and get that frame advantage because you have very fast attacks out of shield. They aren't the longest range though. So yeah, you recover high against April. Also... It's gonna happen. That's the first time she's done that too. So that's at a crazy angle for that percent. She's not really opting to camera a lot either. Oh my gosh. Alright.
We messed it up.
Let me look at the neutral interaction again. So you have invincibility, and you see she's shielding, so you don't do anything. And there's a camera there, you don't do anything. You could have grabbed, but you opt to get out. That's fine. Yeah, and then you just get down tilted off of a landing. I mean, that's just unfortunate. She did so much damage to you.
Yeah. April is busted.
April's crazy. Oh my god, Nair strong.
I don't know why people
that is so risky to do against April, by the way. Trying to just go right into her. Her dare is going to mess you up here. This wasn't that bad because you were probably expecting a dare in all fairness. And if she did dare you here, you would have just teched. So, in that position, it wasn't that bad, but really be careful with that dare.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is just waiting for your tech option. Alright, you're trying to find a way back. You find her messing up, that's good. This is a lot of neutral I'm just kind of missing out on. I do like your movement, I just don't have a lot to comment on.
Yeah.
Yeah, at low percent, rock, paper, scissors sucks in this game. At low percent, like, you just are at disadvantage there. You did not have enough time to do anything out of that. I don't blame you for that. Sludge is good here. Low to the ground, so you don't get a lot of lag. You get a pretty good combo out of that.
Yeah. I was a bit lucky.
Why did you... Yeah, you definitely did the wrong direction here. That wasn't too bad. I don't know how safe that is on shield, but that's like your laggiest move. Be careful with that one. Doesn't it kill? I think your downlight kills on ledge.
Downlight? No, I think it kills like 200 or like
it's a very long reaching move, but I'd say you'd probably want to prefer neutral light over it most of the time.
Yeah, I use it down tilt because it is her best option.
Oh, is it like the fastest move she's got?
Yeah, it's frame 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, their strong is just crazy. Overall, I'd say April was playing very defensively, but she was kind of doing a lot of the same things. Honestly, every time you got close to her, she got scared. All you had to do is abuse that and go for more grabs. You didn't go for a single grab that game.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what you get out of grabs, but if they DI in on a lot of stuff, you can get your narrow strings going. But even if you don't get anything, just throwing somebody off stage is amazing. Grabs are really good in this game right now. So she was definitely like spamming shield and specifically also downlight out of shield again. I don't know if you do know about the shield mechanics, but I know you were asking about them, so I can screen share and show you something. You do want to counter the downlights with some yellow shields, is what I call them right now. How do I get my game screen shared?
I also like show how to get grabs in neutral, like to make tomahawks and all stuff.
It's a small hitbox. It's hard, but you can do it in the air. And she was just very terrified of you for a lot of the time you were in the air next to her, just expecting you to throw out a move. And a lot of the time you did, and that's why she kept doing it. like the downlight is punishable in shield. I don't know by how much, but you could definitely get a shield grab out of it. You could probably get like a nair out of shield out of it. Get really good. Get really good at doing like out of shield options because they're difficult in this game because you can act out of shield immediately. So the faster you are, the better it is. Like, so if you fuck up, you're gonna do like grabs out of shield like I do because I suck. But you're good at dropping shield, jump attack. Like this is something you just sit there and practice. And then if you get really good, you can start trying to fast fall them too. But yeah, get good at doing that out of shield because it's a lot harder to do in game, of course. But that's something that's really good for Oblina. She doesn't have big hitboxes, but still, if they're right on top of you, that's something you can do. So for the downlight, I don't have my controls on here, but I'm holding up and shield. And the way downlight's gonna work is that's gonna actually do the yellow on the up. Even though it's a downlight, you actually hold the opposite of the direction. So if it's down, you do up, and if it's down up, you do down. So I'm gonna do down and do up tilt, and it's just gonna yellow berry. So that's a weird niche thing about shield you have to know. So if you're trying to like perfect parry this, the up is the down parry. So you do have to hit up to do that. And then you get so much out of that, of course. But even with the yellow, you could get there's tons of punish frames on this. This is not a fast in lag move. Oh my god. Hell, even on gray, if I just do gray shield real quick, just out of curiosity, you still get a huge punish out of that. The yellow is just a few extra frames. So, but yeah, the fact that like I knew exactly what she's going for neutral, I knew she's gonna do down light. You gotta get down there and make sure you're shielding a lot. You're not really doing defensive options. You're not really getting grabs. I know you asked about grabs too. Grabs, like if you're Oblina, I mean your hitboxes are tiny with Oblina, so getting any hit's gonna be hard. You have to get in their face, and because you're in their face with very like frame 4, frame 5 moves, you have a lot of opportunities to get grabs. I'm not sure what you can get off grabs. You might have to lab that out yourself, but because you can air grab in this game, and everybody's got like this nice like 3-frame hitbox in front of them, you can just kind of mix any attack you want to mix up. Just go for a grab. Block, go for a grab. Jump out of shield, attack, it misses. You know, go. I don't know. Go for. It's really just like hitting any other attack. You don't have to look at it as like a different attack. It's just a 3-frame hitbox in front of you. It's just like using another move, except for you want to do it most when they are shielding. If you see that she's constantly jumping out of shield and doing up airs, constantly jumping out of shield, doing down airs, yeah, you're not going to be able to get a lot of grabs because it is a slow move compared to light attacks in this game. But a defensive April like that, even if she down tilts, if you just jump at her, even if she down tilts, that you're still going to hit her before the down tilt hits you. So that's something to know. I don't know what you can get off grab. I should probably lab that for you. But I'm assuming on DIN, on up throw and neutral throw, you probably get a lot. And on all DI on down throw, you get a tech chase. And one of Oblina has a hard time killing, so one of her best ways to kill is to dash attack combo. So it's another great thing you do. Just down throw tech chases is amazing.
Dash attacks. Yeah, I love dash attacks.
So down throw, if they tech in, do another down throw. If they tech out, chase them down and keep the pressure on. If they don't tech, you can get a jab chase or jab reset into whatever you want. So throws are very, very strong in this game. I do recommend you do a lot more grabs against defensive play. It seems like, I don't know what your other games are going to look like, but it seems like right now that's your main weakness is the defensive play. Defensive play is unfortunately really good in this game if they're just shielding on the ground. And there's not much you can do. Like I said, just space your air strongs because they have a decent pushback if they don't read the direction. And mix up grabs when you're in somebody's face. So yeah. Oh, and of course you have your projectiles, but you know that.
3, 2, 1, dance.
All right. Yeah, you see he's going full hops. You try to get under him. That's good, but you did try to hit his shield or try to punish his landing. You're not going to punish his landing. But trying to get under him if he's doing full hops is great. But spacing, like one of the first things you should do in almost all matchups is just try to jump and do a sludge. Unless you're scared they're going to rush you down. But you know Leo's not going to rush you down, right? So get those sludges out. Yeah, and the strongs are super good for on shield. Even on the yellow, you could barely punish that. You only punish that because you got to read. Yeah, DIing those out really good. DIing those in now after post patch, it's really hard. It's really good for him because DI is stronger now, so he gets a lot of neutral errors if you don't DI that out. All right. Okay, that was not bad. Yeah, I would just jump over him. Like, you're keeping under pressure. I guess I don't mind keeping under pressure, but you did jump over him. That's something you want to. You don't want to face him face to face unless you think you have an advantage.
Come on.
Oh, that dash attack is really tiny. Maybe you could have strong dash there. I don't know how long your strong dash is, but usually strong dashes are longer.
Yeah,
but
I think I should have wave dash a light attack. That
yeah, with the you probably weren't ready to react to no tech there, but that would have been awesome if you did. Go tech read again. All right, you were a little slow. You do have to get really good at like recognizing the tech, the no tech, because you get a lot off of jab reset. Get him in the air, throw him in the sludge.
Yeah,
I like the attempt. That was good. I don't know if you meant to do that, but like I said, like this knockback is huge. Like I said, the strong attacks have such huge knockback. If they gray shield it, you can just knock them right back into where you want them, and that was beautiful. Cover the landing. Leo's heavy for some reason.
Yeah, I wanted.
Yeah, I know what you wanted. If you would have got it, I don't know if this hits below jelly, but that would have been really nice if you hit that. The down or the side special to send him off stage again. That's nice. Good combo. All right, caught the DI in. Oh, you caught the. What did you do with that? That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the drop. Oh, Lily does that to me sometimes. I love that. Yeah, that's really good. You should do that. That was actually excellent. You should start doing that a lot. It's hard to catch the trash though. It goes so fast. That's okay. Strong as he falls. Yeah, he is just spamming there. Oh, you're dead here as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I want it.
Spamming as strong against Leo is good. I mean, a lot of the time it's gonna trade because the way lights work in this game, they just clash. What did you say you want off that?
Yeah, I was very greedy in that moment.
Yeah. You could have started up with some down lights though. That would have been good.
I thought he wanted to DI out. But he DI'd in and I missed it. And I got punished.
That's something you're gonna get good at a high level, is learning to instead of read on those type of things, get the reaction time, get the game knowledge, and react to it. Because that's something that you can react to. You don't need to do like a heavy down strong read here. You can just react with downlight. Downlight is still crazy good.
Yeah. I also use downlight, but I like more downstrong. I try not to be like any of Oblina main who just move.
Yeah. Well, like there's a reason they do that, and you don't have to just resort to only those two moves. But you know, in a combo, don't worry about what's stupid. Like once you get your neutral is the most important part, and then your combo game, just do bread and butters. You know.
Yeah.
At that low percent. Yeah, I definitely would have done that downlight there, but there's a whole interaction here. Yeah, you're trying to go under this Leo is full hopping a lot, and I did say you want to go under him, but now he's like trying to do dares, full hop dares. I don't really know what he's trying to do. I'd say you could probably try to get above him doing that. You could challenge him in like air to air with maybe your own nairs or your neutral strongs if he starts doing dares. But yeah, Leo can just kind of press buttons. Oh, you don't have a jump. Okay, you did get back.
Come on.
Good conversion. Now you're neutral again here. I don't know if you were reading him like doing dare or something, but you did like a double jump full hop on him. When there's no sludge on the ground, I'm not sure if your sludge is off cooldown or not, but there's no sludge on the ground. You had like you outspeed this character by a large margin. So as soon as you hit this neutral, what you need to be doing is playing defensively. Expecting, especially this Leo, who seems really aggressive, expecting this Leo to probably full hop and go in. If this was a better Leo or a different Leo, you might have to be the aggressor, but there's a reason why defense is so good in this game, because you could have just sat there and shield and they would have just jumped at you. They're not close enough for a grab or anything. And then you don't. He doesn't get a lot out of that though. Momentum cancel back to stage is nice. Decent for landing there. There's a sludge. He did reflect it, I think, though. I don't. That's. I know what you're wanting to do. You want to hit them in the sludge. It's tempting to do, but like, that is probably the least safe thing you could have done on the ledge against a shield. You saw him shielding ahead of time.
Yeah,
it's not
I
like
saw
you.
it.
It's not like it was a 50-50. Like you knew that was gonna happen. That was rough. And you're lucky he really messed up here.
Yeah,
And then he just does it
did,
anyways.
he did cross up.
Oh shit, yeah. You did try to recover high here. Honestly, against Leo, I can see recovering high being kind of your answer, because recovering low on Leo is almost impossible, because you can't sweet spot against Leo. So, I mean, you were just kind of screwed. You got unlucky. You didn't get the tech either. Okay, he's definitely spacing so much differently now. So, he's getting scared. He's a high percent. React to that and do a sludge. Give him less space, right? But you get past him, you do get a jab off here. Yeah, it is hard to space a defensive Leo here. You're going for strongs for the kills, but not for the spacing. Oh, that was close there. Yeah, see. If that platform was there, I think he would have got you. There you go. Is this against Unicorn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
Unicorn
versus
really, this is good. You're keeping up with Unicorn. Unicorn's good as player. All right.
And
I like the attempt of combo there. That was a good starter.
And the April was Brodidi.
I'm sorry.
The April player was Brodidi.
Oh yeah, bro. Like I said, they both beaten me, so you didn't do bad against them.
Yeah.
That's a good starter though. You just I think they just didn't know that they were gonna DI in.
Come on.
That was nice. Yeah, Leo can just do that. Ooh, huge catch. I don't know if that hits below the ledge, but that was huge. Strong dash. That was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your neutral needs more grabs for sure. I'm seeing that as common, and more shield. It's hard, but watch some defensive players. Like you're seeing this Leo, really offensive, but I mean, there's times where they're just shielding in place and you'll hit them because you're just not expecting that shift of playstyle. You gotta have lots of different playstyles prepared and ready to adapt. Is this Unicorn again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Even if you gray shield, like you might not get a punish out of it, but it's safe until they start grabbing. And if you condition to start grabbing and you read those, then you have a lot of room because there's a lot of inlay. That's one of the few things that are super punishable in this game is a grab. So if you condition to start grabbing, then you can start attacking. Or if you're not able to, I mean, you can still grab tech in one frame. So if you're just totally stuck right next to somebody, just hit grab. And sometimes you just get out for free. So I definitely want to see more defensive play and more rock, paper, scissors with the grabs and the shields. But your offense is pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, I need to really work.
Your offense is amazing, but also with the defensive play, yeah. Like, I'm expecting you not to throw sludge here because of the way I've seen you play the last 2 games. Okay, well, you did. But that's the right option. Now, look at him. Like, I don't know what you're going to do here, but I see this, and I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted him to do. I want him to come up, try to attack, and then be like, oh shit, there's sludge. Now you just run up, grab. You just run up. Yeah. He's going to do nothing. He can't do shit. What's he going to do? Try to grab you? He's going to get hit by the sludge. It's in such a perfect spot. And what are you doing? Showing off from the platform a little bit? I don't even know what that is. Like, you gotta keep on the pressure.
Yeah.
No offense, I'm just trying to be straight with you.
I know.
And then he does get out, and you're a little too late to it. Oh, huge. Alright. I do like that. I don't know if that's something that you do, but extending your hitbox, like especially like the down strong, on your sludge is really something good you can start doing for edge guarding characters that are difficult, can like mix up their timing. Like Lucy, for instance. You can do this too. I don't know if you see me do it, but you can like go under the stage with your bats and then stall and get to backstage at the last second. Oblina can do that too, and so can Leo. So doing something like that, down strong, extend the hitbox is really good. Do you know what I'm talking about with that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, party starter. You got what you can get. That's fine. See, there you go. This is what I want to see you do a lot more. Like, you see him in the air, spam. He's not gonna drop down on you on a grab. If he is, he's a genius. Like, the only thing he's gonna do is try to hit you. Which, if he would have hit you, you might not got a big of a punch. But, yeah, like, just run up and be defensive sometimes. If you mix it up like all the time, they're never gonna know what you're gonna do. And as some character who, quite frankly, is borderline a zoner, that's really important. Speaking of that, like, I gotta see your sludge somewhere. I know you're fighting, but like right now, that's fine. You covered an option with that. What did you hit? Up tilt?
Yeah.
Not quite a combo, but he did catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking cool. I love that you do that. That's really good. Yeah, just take the trade, even if it's a trade, but you luckily got back. Like, that's worth it no matter what. Okay, there's a reaction I was looking for earlier with the jab resets. You're just out defending, or like out spacing and being super defensive now. Your playstyle is super shift. Is this game 2?
And me?
Is this game 2 of the same set?
No, it's some friendlies.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're totally changing your style here, and that's why you're up for 2 stocks right now. Because he's doing the same thing over and over again, and you're just getting under him. You are spacing him out. You're grabbing more than he is. You're defending. You're doing everything more than he is, except for neutral lights, which is all he's doing. And if you catch a Leo just spamming, you can beat it. Oh, he messed up there, but I mean, it was an option. But that is something, like, again, like, you saw him shielding right there. Your option needs to be either just jump up and try to get over him. You could even jump off the ledge and grab, or just try to wave land on. But just attacking his shield right there is really, really rough. All right, he's totally fucked there. You did catch him, but he jumped off on his own. So the way legend mechanics work in this game, of course, is he's got no legend visibility. All you have to do is stand your ass right here. He's got no options. But you decide to go off stage, and he almost beat you for that. But yeah, if somebody doesn't have legend invincibility and you can just kill them off with a strong, just be patient. Patience is winning you these games.
Another SpongeBob a video. It's not like unicorn or body level, but he's very good. Not as Lily, but
yeah,
he's a good.
Bob versus Oblina.
SpongeBob's gonna be very different, I would say, because SpongeBob has his own zoning tools, and I think that the bubble's gonna go above the sludge, so you can still control space that he can't. But in general, you are gonna have to approach more in this matchup than you would maybe other matchups. But someone like Leo, who doesn't really have a good answer to your sludge, except for, I don't even think downlight. I mean, I could test that maybe, but I don't even know if downlight's gonna like hit it without trading. Like, definitely get it out there. If you know you have a projectile and they don't, definitely get it out there. But and play a little more defensive. But yeah, you will have to be a little more probably aggressive in this matchup. I'm expecting to see it. On the platform, I don't mind that. Regardless of which way this platform goes, especially if it's towards them, like, it looks like you probably reacted to it being on your side, but that can put it in their face, and that's really hard. It just cuts off an option. I think it's one of the best places to put it now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Did you catch that bubble?
Yeah, I did catch it.
Nice. Yeah, that's really good to control that space. Yeah, so SpongeBob's going to have advantage in neutral here. Not only with the bubbles, but the Nair just being better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I saw you going in, but you were a little slow. You could have been quicker to the punch than he was, but...
I really need to work to be faster.
Yeah, just a little bit faster. You're getting the right like decision making there. Yeah, like you nair a shield here. You should react to the fact that it was gray and it didn't hit anything into it. And you should just probably shield, or if you expect to grab, try to run. You did try to jump out. It's not too bad, but SpongeBob nair our shield is ridiculously good. So if that's a common option you're seeing them do, like try to just shield it. Not bad. I like the projectile play you're going for, but they did catch you on that one. So now that I've seen that, I'm probably be like, all right, maybe just break the projectile, or maybe just ignore it and see if they go in first. You wanna react to what they're doing, and that's what they're doing right now. Is they're being aggressive with the projectiles, like that. They were very aggressive with this one. And again, you're not shielding. You don't want to jump here. Like, they're covering a lot of options. You don't really want to jump here unless you jumped like before you touch the ground. But now you touch the ground, your only real option is to shield or to back up, and you just go straight in. That's really tough. SpongeBob can control neutral really well with that bubble. Really good bait and punish on that. See, you had the idea. You're trying to block that. Huge. Again, you're going for the down strong, so the down lights. If you went for the down light, you could have just jumped back to stage, but now you might die. All right. I like this too. You're trying to retreat. Doing a retreating sludge seems pretty good to me. Like, you hit this, you realize they're gonna come back. Retreating sludge is great because, I mean, obviously the hitbox is like covering you, but now they have to deal with that too. So always keep in mind. I think it's like I don't know the time frame on your sludge cooldown, but always keep in mind every time it's off cooldown, be like, where am I putting this? Do I need to use it yet? All the time.
Like 15 seconds.
15 seconds?
Yeah.
I think it's like 10.
Yeah, 10, between 10 and 15.
Yeah, it's a lot, but I don't think it's 15. It's definitely something that you should like think about more. You do have to get it down a lot, but also there's times where I see like 6 seconds of it just not existing. Yes, SpongeBob nairs on shield are really hard to punish. That's where I was saying you need to practice like jumping out of shield and nairing, because it's something I struggle with Lily too. When she just decides to start nairing my shield, it can be really tough. But you do have a fast enough nair to punish it, I believe, if you get the yellow shield. Okay, nice counter. I like that this time. Usually I don't like when you recover like that, but I like this one this time. And it's not just because of the hindsight, because it hit. I was a little scared, but I mean, you were in a really bad position to almost get hit by that because it double jumped, but it's better than up being, and they did have no option but to fall into it. It's not bad to recover with that if it's high recovery and you think you can hit them, but yeah, so your sludge is off cooldown for a bit now. See, they're playing more defensive now. Now is when you can start grabbing the bubbles, potentially. They're doing a lot of strongs. They're getting antsy for the kill. Take advantage of that. Yeah, they've done like 6 strongs in a row. Like, just you're taking advantage of it, all right? Definitely, like, recognize that that's what they're doing and that's what they want. And just play slower. Yeah, there's another strong, another strong, another strong. You're recognizing this and you're playing defensive and it's working. Sludge on the ledge, they don't time it right. Plus, you get the extra hitbox from hitting sludge. That last stock was like just him basically spamming, but like that, you played against it well.
Yeah.
All right, so we can move on to some games, probably. I hope you learned something from that. I was just basically commentating.
No, yeah.
But I do think you're a very great player. I think you need to probably... you definitely have defense. I see when you use it. Like, it's not bad. Get good at acting out of shield. You're good at parrying. You don't really go for the parries. You do go for shielding sometimes, but you don't really go for the parries. Try to get good at parrying, which is very difficult in this game. But even if you just get the yellow shield, it's still nice. So, yeah, I just think that your offense is great. Your zoning is good, but I do think that you need to be more aware of your sludge cooldown, because I don't know it exactly, but I do know there's times where I'm expecting it to come out and it's not. So try to get those in. Your combo game was pretty okay. Unfortunately, Oblina's combo game is very DIable now. Don't take so many risks off stage. I see you going for down strongs off stage a lot. It's good to down strong like at the ledge, but down stronging off stage is really tough. Unless you know you're gonna hit it. You put yourself in a lot of situations where you just were off stage with no invincibility, and you got pretty lucky on a lot of them, but you won't get so lucky at high level.
I'm really a momentum based player. Like if I have very good momentum, I really good make a very good combo extensions and stuff. But in those cases, when I play against great players, I really kind of it's very very tough to have like that type of momentum. So yeah.
And that's likely because of your style being mostly aggressive. Once you get in, it's really easy and it flows easily for you. That's why I'm highly suggesting you learn some more defensive play styles, because that's going to be something that you're not going to be able to just roll over people who are at your skill level. You're going to have to respect them and learn how to respect them. Another thing you can do that's like semi-aggressive, but it's still primarily a defensive tool, implement some dash dancing. I don't really know what Oblina's got out of dash dance, but dash dance jab, dash dance just to space. I as a Lucy player do dash dance down tilt a lot. Really good kill confirm. Dash dancing is a decent alternative when you're not sure what to do. A lot of the time, when I see you're not sure what to do, you do just put yourself in the air, which is a great place for Oblina to be if she's at advantage, but not necessarily in a neutral situation unless you are trying to keep on pressure because you got the momentum. But in a straight neutral situation, that can be very risky to do.
True.
Dash dance is super good. And yeah, again, I wasn't really seeing you grab at all. What stages do you think that you like for Oblina?
I think my comfort pick is right now Jellyfish Shields, and I also like harmonic convergence, and I think I need to play more rooftop.
I think rooftop would be good for you because you have the sludge, which can just straight cover an entire option of going high or going low on the platforms. And even if you don't have the sludge out, you can still trash somebody. And the trash is still, it goes in a straight line. It can cover the entire platform. I think Oblina's control there could be really good. And because you're most focused on movement rather than just like big hitboxes and zoning, with that, having that extra movement option with the platform is good. I can see why you like Harmonic, because it forces them to kind of deal with your zoning when you do play a more defensive style. But with the aggressive style I see you play, I feel like it might be difficult for you to go there in a lot of matches. But if you know they don't really have anything that can easily deal with your zoning, or if you know that they're having a hard time dealing with like your big air strongs or your sludge, it could be a good counterpick for sure.
Yeah.
Armada is the hard one. I don't really know who likes Armada that much.
Yeah, Armada
is
is
so big.
Yeah.
The main concern I'm gonna have for Oblina on Armada is that your projectiles just aren't gonna be so good here. You do have the speed and you can jump around the platforms a lot, but the stage is so big and there's so much space to move. It's gonna be hard to hit anything on here, and you're not gonna be able to zone very well. And your recovery isn't the best, and if they do catch you at a low percent death, it's gonna be hard for you to get a comeback, because just in general, killing with Oblina can be difficult. So we'll put some games on Jellyfish. That's fine. This is just me trying to see if there's anything that I was missing. Oh, nice grab. Okay. Oh, I traded. That's so weird. Alright, good grab. I was close. That was kind of a 50-50 though. Yeah.
Nice.
Be very careful, like when you're at kill percent, stuff like that.
people.
Oh shit. Very readable. I saw you full dashing and caught that. That's a situation where you might not want to, because I'm at no neutral disadvantage there. I know you want to kill right now, so I'm just gonna expect that and play it safe. Oh, I messed up bad. Oh, that's where you want to dare strong there, because I'm not at percent to die to like light strong or light dare.
I love the character. I love my main, and I think I want to be like an Oblina that can play both in both play styles, and not like just winning by cheesing downers and stuff. Like I want to really get to the
downer is not cheesy anymore. It doesn't last 18 frames. Like I wouldn't worry about being like the typical Oblina cheese. That doesn't exist anymore. Oblina is a very honest character, I think, right now. So don't be afraid if you think it's an optimal decision to do, like go for it. I wouldn't even say that optimal play with her is spamming anymore. So it's good that you're not trying to spam, but you don't have to intentionally like do something that you think looks cool because it's not cheesy or whatever. Yeah. See,
Nice.
I just know that you aren't going to be doing like a lot of defensive stuff in the air. I don't know. That was me being a big read on you, not being defensive enough to deal with that. Oh shit. Jump out. I like that stall too, but now you're out of jumps. Always gotta be sure that when you do like a defensive option, whether it's a jump, dash, or side special, that you have a plan afterwards. Because if you don't, and you get stuck without a jump like there, you will die like really easily.
nice.
Like, I noticed you trying to stall a lot with the side special. When really, a lot of the time you're doing it, you're trying to stall, I can tell, but I'm just kind of standing there waiting for you to do it. I'm waiting for you to do something. Dash, lose your jumps, and if you do it preemptively before... Like, if I was jumping at you constantly and you were trying to, like, read that and try to get out of there, that's one thing. But I'm playing pretty defensively and you're still going for it. So, be careful with how you're landing here. Also, in neutral against Lucy specifically, you're gonna give her bite if you throw your shit early. Like there. It's free bite. It's not something you normally have to worry about. Against any other character, I'd be like, that's good sledge. Put that there. A jump. I know that was a little early for somebody as good as edge guard potential as Lucy. I didn't mind you going high against Leo because Leo fucking edge guard is like so crazy below that it doesn't even matter if you sweet spot. But for someone like Lucy, you could try to sweet spot a little more. So whenever you place a sludge, I'm always looking to like down tilt it, or anybody who has like a disjoint or whatever is gonna look to hit it with a move. I have to basically full respect it if you aren't pressing a button and there's sludge in the middle, which gives you a lot of space to do whatever you want. But like right here, like I'm waiting for you to press a button and I just punish it. Gotta play a little more defensive. Just because you have the sludge out, alright. Against that.
Yeah, I did see it.
Just because you have the sludge out doesn't mean that you can just start approaching, you know? Because if you see that I'm respecting the sludge, like you can get close to bait me to do something, but ultimately it's a game of bait and punish. You're not putting the sludge out there to approach. You're putting it there to condition me into a small space to try to maybe make me press a button against it. And if I stick to my ground and I play defensive, just get in and get close to me and make me move. That's your goal with the sledge. You know my kill options right now are down tilt and grabbing. So you're gonna play really defensive here. You always gotta think, what's the opponent trying to do to kill right now? What do they need that is reasonable? You went a little high on that. Otherwise, that was fine. A little high again.
Yeah.
You don't be afraid to go low sometimes. Like, going high is good if you know that, like, you can get enough on stage to where if they do spike you, you can tech. But you're going for a lot, and it's super reactable. Lucy, I know I can do my down strong. A lot of other characters are gonna be able to do their down strong, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be no problem.
Like I had faced like other blues, and when I recover low, they always like down tilt me, or for example, Ren Stimpy with her with his the down smash. Yeah, they're down.
Yeah.
They always catch me.
That'll teach you discipline, is getting down smashed by Ren and Snippy a few times. I learned that one.
Nice.
Be afraid at the ledge. Not even just Lucy, just be afraid of getting grabbed at the ledge. Shielding at the ledge is, especially with the teeter mechanics, one of the worst things you could do. Unless you're planning on getting a parry. Like, I was planning on parrying there specifically. Ooh, that jab at 0 is so good. It forces attack. When you sludge, like, you don't want to be standing right next to your sludge unless you're shielding. Shielding next to your sludge is excellent because they can't really grab you. But if you're just gonna be like throwing out attacks in your sludge, like jabs and stuff, like especially, like I said, like you gotta know what move they're trying to hit the sludge with. Mine is down tilt. So if you know I'm gonna be doing that, if I see you attacking at your sludge trying to be aggressive, I'm just gonna down tilt and hit you both. You gotta be aware of what move I'm trying to go for it and try to space it out, rather than being aggressive with the sludge all the time. Like, you can be aggressive here because I'm in a corner. I can't get to your sludge because you're right there, right? Firing high a lot. I shouldn't be catching it. Yeah, if you go low and I'm at ledge, that's bad. Like, you want to go low when... another thing you could do, yeah, I don't see you do, but you did say you know how to do it, is do, like, the little, like, bat stall with Oblina.
Yeah.
You can really mix up some people with that. I do notice you're using a lot more defense tactics here, especially with the shielding. You're going for a lot more grabs than you were in the clips I sent you, which is good. Huge reverse! Yeah, take that. Yeah, that's really hard. I can't grab ledge with that. That's from above. I didn't actually realize that. Yeah, I knew you didn't have a jump, and I knew you died because you didn't have a dash either, so really good. I just eventually caught you without a jump and without your dash. Those are very valuable resources. Sometimes it's best to just take another hit and not try to mash out. I don't think it's what you did, but I'm just saying, if you're getting juggled and you know that you're using your last option to get out, use it super wisely. Yeah, down tilt in, I know you want to do it out of shield, but if you're trying to do it out of shield, it's probably best to use it as like a punish out of shield. Somebody's hitting your shield. I was just above you. That was like, that's one of your most laggy lights. Agreed. Yeah, see, the sludge forced me up. You read that. That's when you want to down strong for that hitbox.
What are your thoughts on this matchup?
I think you lose it by a little bit. It's not too bad. Like, I should have neutral beat earlier. Like, it even or is 55 in Lucy's favor. I think that Lucy doesn't get zoned as easily as most characters, and she can kill Oblina really early off stage with her bad recovery. However, your character gets out of juggles really, really easily because they're so small. So, like, you do have that, but you're also still light, so it's not like a huge problem. She still kills you still early off for her confirm. But, yeah, Lucy's a really fucking good character, and so is Oblina, but Lucy's just a little more S tier. See how you just like dash dance and I'm just like, what the fuck? I feel like I need to do something. I just like fucked up and ran into you. Like, the more you play defensive, the more you'll force me to play defensive. And I might not be comfortable playing defensive, right? Or playing defensive might make you get more sludges or something. I might be scared of that, so. Alright, well, GG's. You definitely are implementing things I didn't see you doing in the other matches like dash dancing. I see you shielding a lot more. You do shield down tilt a lot, which it is your fastest out of shield option probably, but try to use it more as like a punish tool instead of like a just add a option, add a shield option. But like I think jab is better for just like an add a shield option if you're not trying to get like a tight punish. But yeah, you're implementing a lot of the stuff I was telling you. I know a lot of what I was telling you is just play more defensive, but I just high compliments to your actual aggressive gaming. Your combo game is pretty good. I don't really have a lot to say on that end, but that's where I saw your weakness, and that's what I was exploiting in our games. So I hope that that's still helpful.
Yeah, I appreciate your time as well.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your time. And I appreciate you allowing this to go up on YouTube for other Oblinas that might be on my channel. Try to learn from this. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. And we'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.
Bye.